Welcome to this video on the VoicePad program. This video will provide details on how to edit your VoicePad audio presentation. The VoicePad program is cutting-edge technology that allows Long & Foster agents to provide a link to expanded property details for all MLS property information via telephone to any interested consumer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Long & Foster listing agents and those agents working with or representing buyers can direct their clients and purchasers to call the service. This video will describe how to modify the audio presentation that a caller will hear when they call the VoicePad phone number on your listing. Upon completion of this lesson, you will be able to edit the audio presentation settings, schedule an open house, and schedule the availability date. You will now watch demonstrations of how to edit your audio presentation in the VoicePad program. Start by accessing the VoicePad program. If you need instructions on how to access VoicePad, view the video on the VoicePad dashboard login and overview. Once you are on the account dashboard page, find the address of the listing you would like to edit, and click the active link under the Click to Edit Presentation heading. The page will refresh and take you to the Edit Your Automation Presentation page. This page gives you access to edit your general features, interior features, exterior features, community amenities, and list price. It is recommended that you do not add a great deal of extra features to your presentation. This will make the presentation longer, and may cause some of the callers to end the call before the presentation has completed. Click the General Features button to open the Property Info page. The information listed has been pulled from your MLS. You can change some of this information by clicking on the desired fields and entering the new data. Once you have completed your changes, you can click the Save Changes Return button, or click the Next button on the right side of the page. The Next button takes you to the Interior Features page. Click the check boxes next to the features you would like to add. Add any additional features you would like to include by clicking the drop-down menu next to that feature, and then selecting that feature. Once you have completed your changes, you can click the Save Changes Return button, or click the Next button on the right side of the page. The Next button takes you to the Exterior Features page. Click the check boxes next to the features you would like to add. Add any additional exterior features you would like to include by clicking the drop-down menu next to that feature, and then selecting that feature. Once you have completed your changes, you can click the Save Changes Return button, or click the Next button on the right side of the page. The Next button takes you to the Community Amenities page. Click the check boxes next to the features you would like to add. Add any additional community amenities you would like to add by clicking the drop-down menu next to that feature, and then selecting that feature. Once you have completed your changes, you can click the Save Changes Return button, or click the Next button on the right side of the page. The Next button takes you to the Pricing page. You can change the current list price by entering the new list price in the Current Property List Price field. On the right column you can select if you want the list price included in the presentation or not. It is recommended that you included the list price in your presentation, as many callers would find that information beneficial. Click the Yes or No button to change the option. This page can also be accessed from the $sign icon on the account dashboard. Directly beneath the list price field are some yes/no optional buttons for you to choose from, if you would like to include this information in your presentation. At the bottom of the page is a button you can click to add any additional information you would like to have included in your presentation. Click the Add Additional Information button to access this option. The page will refresh and take you to the Edit Your Automated Presentation page. Click the Record Your Comments button to add audio to your presentation. The screen will refresh and take you to the Edit Your Automated Presentation page. Click either Eve calls you, or you call Eve to start the recording process. It is recommended that you use the Eve calls you option, as it is an easier process. Click the Eve calls you button. The screen will refresh, and will display the phone number Eve will use to call you. change this phone number if necessary, and then click Record Now button. Once you answer the call, follow the instructions that are given. If you prefer to type your comments, click the Type Your Comments button on the Edit Your Automated Presentation page. The screen will refresh, and display a field where you can enter up to 500 characters of comment. Once you have finished your comments, click the Save Return to Pricing page button to go back. Once you have completed your changes, click the Save Changes Return button to take you back to the Edit Your Automated Presentation page. You can click the Return to Account Dashboard button to return to the main dashboard page. If you would like to schedule an open house for this listing, click the To Schedule link under the Open House column on the account dashboard. The page will refresh and take you to the open house page. Click the date on the calendar of the open house you are scheduling. The page will refresh and ask you to select the start and end time for your open house from a drop-down menu. Make your selections. Then click the Save Changes Return button to save the open house information. The page will refresh and take you back to the account dashboard page. An open house icon will appear under the open house column next to the listing. The audio presentation advertising the open house will begin 6 days before the event. If you would like to add an available date to the presentation, click the To Schedule link under the Available Date column. The page will refresh and take you to the Available Date page. Availability dates are used mostly for new construction and rental properties. Click the arrow next to the Availability drop-down menu, and select the option you would like to include in your presentation. Once you have made your selection, click the Return to Account Dashboard button to return you to the account dashboard. If you want to modify another listing, click the active link next to that listing to start the modification process. If you have completed making your changes, you can click the Sign Out button at the top right of the page. This will allow you to exit the VoicePad program. This concludes this presentation on how to edit your VoicePad audio presentation. Additional training videos on this and other topics are on the Long and Foster Cafe. We thank you for viewing this video.